I'm getting a feeling of self-reliance. Like you had to rely on only yourself probably most of your life. I don't know why I feel a sense of maybe some of you, some of this collective could have grown up in foster care. If not foster care, you had to, maybe you moved a lot, which, or you could not rely on other people. You would always feel the need to run away because you felt like you could not, there was a guard up, like you could not rely on nobody outside of you. No adult, no person outside of you. It's like even as a child, you probably had struggle to trust in your own intuition. And I feel the need to sneeze. So that could be confirmation. But you were always guided. You were always guided, even though you felt like you were disconnected from your body. Even though you guarding yourself and pushing people away and running away was a defense mechanism, a self-protection, self-preservation, survival. Yeah, this is heavy energy from childhood. I feel like from childhood you were stripped away from your emotions, your body. It's like you did not feel the sense of protection that a child needs to grow up in a healthy way, to be able to trust and rely on others as well in a healthy way. Okay, so you could have been someone that saw stability or healthy relationships as boring, uninterested, and did not have patience for people. Okay. This is telling me wow. Okay. So, give me one sec. And here's a very deep conversation when it comes to you were never actually alone, even though you felt alone. Your inner guidance, not only your inner guidance, your spirit guides, your angels, and specifically, highly specific, God has guided you in little signs and steps, even in moments where you felt that you were just this rebel child and teenager, or not being able to find healthy connections, not only with others but with yourself. I feel like even though you had to move a lot, even though you felt the need to run away, this was guiding you to the place where you need to be. Spirit is asking you to be open to these blessings, because there are some blessings, or there is a certain life that you want to start living, but there's a certain mental block, emotional block. Maybe I heard emotionally stunted as a child. Maybe there's certain emotions that you still need to process, that you haven't been able to process as a child or teenager, that you should process now as an adult. It's like inner child or inner teenage healing. Because there is a certain blessing that wants to come to you, but there is something that you need to start letting go. You need to start letting go of not only fear, but anger, resentment. And I feel like you are actually open to letting this go, but this is a work. This is very heavily internal work. So I feel like Spirit, God, I heard Jesus is asking you, is guiding you to connections, healthy connections, people that are going to be orchestrated and aligned to be at the perfect place at the perfect time, to be of service of your need. And because we are extensions of each other and we are all one, this is God's way of touching your soul, touching you in a physical way, because God wants to touch you in not only the soul, but physically. God wants you to experience healthy connections, a healthy life. Not longer heartbroken. No longer not being alone anymore. Being able to follow your heart, your intuition, and start living a different kind of life, a different kind of connection with yourself and with others. If you need assistance with a therapist, you should start balancing out your spiritual and physical sides of yourself mentally. You're very sharp. You are very sharp and very intuitive. You can pick up on every single person's intention. It's like you can read people before you read people so well that you know them more than themselves. But it's because you developed the pattern recognition because you had to survive. But now it helped you when you were a child, when you were growing up. But now that you're an adult or reaching adulthood, now that you are in a different state in your life, this is actually slowing you down because you're always in the constant scanning survival mode, which is not necessary in this stage in your life anymore, because you are being guided to the Four of Wands, happiness, celebration, community. So you might find a community. Maybe you might find somewhere you can connect to people. Consider therapy, consider finding professional help so they can help you in certain aspects that you might need assistance in. Friendships, connection, possibly even love. Ooh, there's maybe a business that you are entrepreneurship. Maybe there's a business, something that you want to achieve in your life that's going to bring you a lot of abundance. Everything you lacked as a child, as a preteen, as a teen, even as an adult, everything you lack is going to be given to you tenfold. This is the blessing that God is trying to guide you to, because you are deserving. And the experiences that you have is for a reason. Is because you will be a specific type of person that will give a specific type of service to people with your type of skills, with your type of intellect, emotional resilience. I'm hearing very resilient person, and you can help others that might have are going through the situation that you might have gone through when you were in that stage. So I feel like you're going to be a very, very impactful person, a very lighthouse for people that went through what you went through. So be strong. You're very, very strong, very sharp. You know where you want to go, but there's certain things that God is molding and transmuting for you, because you will be someone very big and a blessing to so many people. So keep doing you, baby. I wish you healing. Watch for the signs. You're always being guided. I love you. Bye-bye.